Hi, Transformer fans. Welcome, or not Transformer fans, but G.I. Joe fans, to a brand new G.I. Joe toy review where we're looking at a new guy here for the first official New Year or G.I. Joe for the year 2026 in the Night Creeper from the Rise of Cobra line. But, this is where we do our shout outs of the week, so we're going to do them. At 48 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, which is the home of Back to the Media, which is where you can get all your video game needs from the Atari all the way up to current systems, games for each console. So definitely check them out. And they also have DVDs, CDs, VHSs, and more, so definitely check them out. And after you go there, you could definitely see what they have to offer. But if you're looking to get your PC or console or computer fixed, laptop fixed, go to Play It Again Games on Middle Road, so you can definitely check them out. Then after there, you can go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, so you can get all your G.I. Joe Transformer needs, which is where I got this guy and Shock Blast, which we will be looking at next week. So definitely check them out, or else the curvy sword is going to get you. But you could go to Thinker Toys, which is right across the street at 106 South Loudon Street, which is where you can get all your toddler's skill building stuff. That's where you could get slime and slinkies and a whole bunch of other stuff. They got some cool stuff in there, so definitely check them out. And after you go there, you could go to go ahead and go to 80 Weems Lane, which is the home of 4-Color Fantasies, where you can get your comic book needs met if you're in the Winchester area. If not, you can go to Time Travel or go to Comic Mon stores in Salisbury, North Carolina. So definitely check them out. And after you go there, you could go visit Tropical Islands at 39 Piccadilly Street to get all your Jamaican food needs met. So definitely see Lloyd and his wonderful staff. Get some good stuff. And listen to some good Rasta music over there, down there at the Tropical Islands. So definitely check them out. And after you leave there, you could go to you can go and see Mick at Mick's Tree Service, so get all your unsightly tree stuff done, and definitely check him out. But if you're looking for a bank, you could go to Bank of Clark or United Bank, and get all your stuff done there, and get them done and check them out. And but if you need insurance, like auto insurance, renter's insurance, homeowner's insurance, you could get a hold of State Farm or Farmers to get some good quotes with some good insurance policies. So definitely do check them out. And if you're looking for a place to get gas for your vehicle, you can go to Sheetz or the Handy Mart, get some good gas. So check out their made-to-order food while you're there, so you can get some good, get your belly full at the same time you're getting your gas tank full. But of course, if you need like some counseling and stuff, you can check out Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services at 133 West Boscawen Street, and see what Rob has going for you. If Rob isn't your cup of tea or what you're looking for, you could go ahead and check out all the other local counselors here in Winchester, or you can get a hold of National Counseling Group, or if you're not in the Winchester area, see your local office. So definitely check them out. But if you need psychiatry and you're in Front Royal or Winchester, you can get a hold of Northwestern Community Services and see what they got going on. Check out all the programs they got. But or you can check it in your local psychiatrist's office. But if you're looking for mental health, for a texting service to text somebody, because you're dealing with something now and can't get a hold of nobody, text 741-741 and see who they got on standby for you. Or you can get a hold of 988 if you need to hear a human voice. But if it's a real bad emergency, go to your closest emergency room. So let's go ahead and check out Night Creeper, which here's his file card. As you can see the picture of the Night Creeper there with the Cobra logo and the barcode code. Night Creeper. The Night Creeper forces are a secret group of high-tech ninjas that perform field intelligence operations and covert infiltration for Cobra. They have undergone a procedure that makes them incapable of feeling physical pain. Preferred weapon is the Mars Industries D57A Extreme Environment Tactical Rifle, which he does not come with, as you can see. But we start with his figure stand, which is the dog tag, digital dog tag with Night Creeper. And like I was planning on telling you, we're going to do a look at, but the 25th anniversary Defense of Cobra Island Night Creeper comes with a 25th anniversary figure stand. And here's where they have similar stuff, where it's just literally color and sculpting identical. First off is the crossbow, which is exactly the same. And the curved sword, which is exactly the same, if he's not going to fall down as I move him, but it is identical to the Defense of Cobra Island one. Now this stuff is identical but different colors. It's the backpack. It is in black for the blue Night Creeper, which is in maroon on the Defense of Cobra Island. And the head dressing is identically the same, but just different colors. And the figure is basically identically the same, except for a couple highlights, like the black Cobra logo on the blue one, which is not on the maroon one, and the patches on the arms. But everything else is just the same, just like the articulation is exactly the same, but I'll show it to you anyway, because this is a new G.I. Joe guy. You see, head goes all the way around. His arm does lift up to so high. With his blue uniform, which I actually think is kind of slick. The blue is kind of cool. And it's the perfect shade. And his arm does rotate. Bend at the elbow. He can rotate at the elbow. And his hand can rotate. He does have the ab crunch feature, which is somewhat hindered by the gray, by the silver breastplates. And he can split about so far. He can lift his leg up at the hip. He can double bend at the knee. He can pivot at the ankle, as well as rotate at the elbow. And I like the boots, even though they're black, but they still have the little spiky things on them. This on the Defense of Cobra Island Night Creeper. But let's look at this guy all geared up, and then I'll show a comparison between the two. So here he is all geared up, and I will be bringing in the Defense of Cobra Island version. As you can see, they're both the same, literally the same mold, except for the arm patches and the color and the figure stands. So these guys, I would consider them different versions, but also at the same time they will be color variants.
Let me go home, come back.
You good. But so everything is basically the same, but I would consider this a top tier figure. Both of them are very cool to have in the collection. And these guys are army builders, so you're meant to army build these guys. But if you get this for the Rise of Cobra version and you army build him, you're going to have an army of shot blasts. You know. But if you get this guy, you're going to end up with army. Since he's a part of a 7-pack, you're going to army build some Dr. Mindbenders. But if you can get them individually, that's all well and good. I mean, but it's still good to army build this guy. It's good to have them, you know, that especially being high-tech ninjas, you know, which is pretty cool. I would highly suggest getting them, you know, but I would do it for this week, so I will see you in the next one. Peace, love, and chicken grease. And now you know, and knowing is half the battle.